welcome back to my channel. So I'm pretty sure if you clicked on this video, then you already know what this is going to be about if you've seen the thumbnail and the title. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick little story time because I know a lot of you are going to ask me how I got the bald spot in the first place. So let's just take this back about 3 months till July. So in July, I was in Vegas and I was with my friends and I brought a wig and my got-to-be glue, but I didn't bring any of my tweezers or anything like that. And when I was putting the wig on, like with none of my hair out, it wasn't working for me. It just didn't look right for some reason. And I didn't have tweezers to like thin it out or anything like that. So I was like, oh, I'll just take it back to what I used to do and I'll leave like 1 centimeter of my hair out and I'll put the wig behind it. I didn't have my wig grip. I didn't have anything. Sorry, I kicked the camera. I didn't have anything to get it to lay down and the wig kept rolling back. So I was like, oh, I could just put the got-to-be glue right here because if you guys been following me for a while, you know that it's very rare that I glue my entire wig down from ear to ear. I usually only glue the part where the part is. So if it's in the middle, I glue about this much down. And if it's on the side, I glue about this much down. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just pull it back and I'll put the got-to-be glue right here and I'll stick my wig down. And when I tell you that this method was perfect, like you could not see where my scalp started and where the wig started. Like it was so good to where I did this all of July. I kept doing it. I kept doing it. I kept doing it. I kept doing it. And then one day it was like, I don't even know why I did this. Well, I do know why I did this, but I tell you guys this all the time because you guys always ask me like, how do you get the got-to-be glue off? And I'm like, oh, just soak it in water, but make sure that you soak it. So one night I slept in my wig and I woke up in the morning and it was starting to lift up a little bit. So I was like, oh, I might as well just take it off and clean it and then start with a fresh lay or whatever you want to call it. So the wig was already lifting up and I moved it a little bit and I was like, oh, I don't have to wet it. It's already loose. I could just pull this sucker off. So I'm in the bathroom and I usually pull my wigs kind of forward because I don't know, I just feel like I have more control over what hairs get stuck and what hairs don't. But it felt so loose that I literally just snatched it off from the back. And it was like, I'm laughing now, but it's not funny. It was like one of those moments where you like, where the camera pauses and it's like, at that moment, she knew she fucked up. That's literally how I felt because I literally, as soon as I pulled the wig back and I like brushed my hair back, I was like I couldn't believe it. I'm in the mirror close up, holding the mirror like this on the sink. Like it was so smooth. Like when I tell you that this bald spot was the smoothest skin I've ever seen in my life, like there were no hair follicles, no nothing, no little black dots, no anything on my head. So now I'm freaking out. I take a picture of it and I'm going to insert you guys pictures and stuff so you guys can see, and I send it in my group chat to my best friends and I'm like, yo, I'm about to cry. And this was on July 24th, I believe. So we are exactly at the 3-month mark right now. And I was supposed to do this video at 2 months, but I got sidetracked. So yeah, we're at 3 months right now. So they're helping me try to figure out stuff. So of course, I'm a YouTuber. YouTube has everything. So the first thing I do after that is I go straight to YouTube and I start Googling bald spots and hair growth. So everything that kept popping up pointed to Jamaican Black Castor Oil. And I'm like, duh, I know that. Jamaican Black Castor Oil makes hair grow. I even have it in my edge control. Like, why didn't I think about that? Had some inside of my cabinet. So I got it. Every night and every morning, I literally put it on my hand and I massaged it into my bald spot. Massaged it into my bald spot. 3 weeks went by, right? So I'm like, oh, hair is supposed to grow what, ½ an inch a month? I should have something by the, like within a month period, I should have something and be able to wear my part again because I like middle parts and I wear my 4 braids and I'm just like middle parts are my life, you know? And I'm just like, okay, so 3 weeks go by and I'm like, yo, this shit is still smooth. Like, gosh, I'm like, it's so smooth. Like, it was still nothing. Like, it literally looked like nothing was ever going to happen. So now I'm really freaking out, and I'm telling my friends like, yo, I think I need to make an appointment to go see a dermatologist because something's wrong. Like, it's literally nothing. I think I really damaged whatever is happening here. I think I really fucked it up. And they're like, no, you're good, just wait it out, just wait it out. I'm very impatient. So I'm like, no, this is my hair. Like, I finally got it healthy and I ripped it out. Like, I can't believe this. So now I'm back on Google and I'm Googling things. And I ended up finding like a whole bunch of like essential oils and things that are supposed to help stimulate that are supposed to help stimulate your scalp and promote hair growth. Luckily, I'm a big DIY person, and a lot of you guys know that. I make my own face wash and lotions and things like that. So I had almost everything that it said. Like, oh, try this, oh, try this, oh, try this. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just make a whole little concoction of everything that it says will make your hair grow. So the only two things that I did not have that I had to buy were the pumpkin seed oil and the cedarwood oil. So everything else that I had, everything else I already have, and I'm not gonna go into details about what each thing that I mixed in here does. I'll just leave it down below because I feel like it's easier for you guys to screenshot it instead of having to keep playing the video over and over and over again to see what I'm saying, if that makes sense. But I will tell you guys what's in here. So at the 3-week mark, and then my shit was still smooth, I ended up mixing everything together inside of this application bottle. And in here I have Jamaican Black Castor Oil, which is this one right here. I have pumpkin seed oil. I will say that you have to make sure that you get the one that is dark green and not the one that is orange. I know pumpkin orange oil, no, it's not. You have to get the dark green one. And then I have the cedarwood oil that's also in here, a little bit of lavender just because I love the way lavender smells, and lavender also has many benefits for hair growth. And then I have rosemary and peppermint. And then lastly, I put a pinch and literally just a little bit of MSM powder. So I'll link all the benefits for these things down below for you guys. But yeah, I just put it in this bottle and then I shake it up like this every time I use it. Every morning and every night, I will rub this onto my bald spot, and then I also ended up adding this little bad boy right here. So I've been seeing this probably for almost a year now on so many different channels, on Instagram. Literally, it pops up on my Amazon all the time, and I got this from Vanity Planet, and it's a scalp massager. So it's waterproof, so you can use it in the shower. I haven't done that yet, but this little sucker right here, like, I was so skeptic about getting this because I was like, I could just use my hands to massage my scalp. Like, I don't have to buy something else. But no, this feels so good. So every night after I put this on my head, like on my bald spot, I would sit in the bed and I keep this on my nightstand and I would just massage this into like all over my head, not just on my bald spot. I'm like, might as well get the full benefits of it, right? So I would literally massage my entire head, but I would focus mainly on my bald spot and hold it there for a while. But you can't hold it for too long because it'll start like itching and like feeling like, okay, you need to move it. So yeah, I would literally just rub it throughout my entire head, and I ended up actually using the oil on my entire scalp. Like when my washing goes got old or my hair started getting dirty, I would just rub the oils on my fingers and rub it all through my all on my scalp, and then use this to kind of like massage it in and stimulate everything better, because then, you know, it has peppermint oil in it, and that's already like makes it feel like you have Listerine on your scalp. So this just added a little bit more comfort to it. And yeah, so right now it is, what's today? So it is October 24th. Yo, so it's exactly 3 months. So I was supposed to do this video at 2 months, but a lot of shit happened, got sidetracked. But yeah, so we are exactly at the 3 month period, and now I'm going to zoom in so I can show you guys. Okay, so this is where it was. It was literally this entire area right here, and it's still pretty short, so I can move it around for you guys so you guys don't think that I'm lying, because I totally thought that everybody on YouTube was lying to me, because everybody was like, oh, black castor oil grew my hair in 2 weeks. Oh, black castor oil grew my hair in 3 weeks. And I'm like, I'm at 3 weeks and this shit's still bald. Like, no, yeah, they're lying. Like, but yeah, so this, I'm trying to get it so I can show you guys how long it is. So that's about how long it is, if you guys can see. So I don't know, what is that, like a little bit over a, oh, actually that part's pretty long. So yeah, that's what we're working with. It might be like an inch. Some pieces are a little bit shorter because they took longer to grow. But yeah, so hopefully this video helps someone out there. Again, just screenshot everything in the description box if you guys want further details about this. And yeah, I hope I can help somebody grow their bald spot out so you guys don't freak out like I did. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one.